to our second class from our practical course of how to get a business. Okay, so I'll wait a few minutes for you guys to join. Okay, so in just a second, we can start. I'll wait for like 5 minutes. Okay, then I'll start talking. I've been reading the WhatsApp group. I'm so glad you guys have filled all of the first card. That's really, really great. If someone had any trouble in filling out all of those cards, you guys can call us on the WhatsApp group. Okay. I'll just wait like 4 minutes, then we can start with our class. Okay. Today's class we will be talking about my research, SWOT analysis, and the step 6, which is market research. Okay. Soon I'll start talking. I'll just wait for people to join. Okay. If you already joined, say hi. We're on the chat. I will be reading. Okay. I'll wait till the minute 5 to start talking. Okay. But you guys are welcome. I'm so glad for being here for this second lesson. And let's move on. I just want to remind you guys that it's really important to fill out all of those parts in the students portal. Okay. I will be showing you guys how to fill the second card also. Okay. It is really important to fill all of those 5. Okay. So you guys can be able to join the mentorship program to succeed this this part of the course. Okay, it is really important to make this second part, the mentorship program, so we can reach our goals. All right. So anything you guys need, I'll be around. If you guys have any trouble, you guys can call us in the WhatsApp group. Nicole is always reading what you guys are saying there. So if you guys need anything, just send us a message, right? I'll wait just a few more minutes for more people to join. Okay. I've just talked about Nicole. She said, "Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon." I'll just wait a few minutes so we can have more students and let's become more profitable. Okay. I'll just wait for more 5 minutes, okay? So people can join. Then we can start. Did you guys had any trouble while filling the first car? If you guys had any trouble, you guys can send on our WhatsApp group, okay? It is really important, guys. If you guys have any doubt, you guys send those doubts on on our group, okay? We are here to help you guys and everything you guys need, okay? So in 4 minutes, we will start with the content, okay? I'll just wait so more people can join and enjoy the full class, all right? We already have people joining. We have Rebecca Yakubu saying good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Rebecca. And Moses. Moses Rayab is saying good evening, everyone. Everyone, good evening, Moses. You two are welcome. Okay. Thank you guys for joining to this second class. It is really important to participate the five class so you guys can have the most information possible. Okay, it is really important to watch the those five classes. All right. Did you guys had any trouble while filling those the first card or don't? Also, if is there someone who isn't already in the WhatsApp group, please tell us, okay, so we can send the invite, okay? It is really important, guys, to be on the WhatsApp group because if we need to talk with you, we will be talking with you guys in there, okay? So it is really important to join this group and be part of it, all right? So if you guys need anything, if you guys have any trouble, just send me a message. You can write here on the chat too. All right. In 2 minutes, we can start with the content. All right. On this second lesson, we will be talking about my research, SWOT analysis, and market research. Yes, Nicole, it is always a pleasure for being in here. So we are really, really excited for this second class. Welcome you all. In 1 minute, we can start with the content. All right. So let's get started. Let's start. So welcome, guys, again to this second class. It is really, really important for us to have you guys here live. I know some of you will watch it live, and some of you will watch it later. There's no problem, but It is really, really better when you guys can make this participation, and you guys can be here live with us, commenting and talking about you guys' experience, sharing about your culture, about our cultural differences, because it is really important for us to have this kind of swap. It is really important to swap informations and have these changes, right? It is really important to talk about those changes, to talk about these differences, and we can start knowing each other better. All right. So on today's class, we will be talking about the step 5 and the step 6. All right, the steps 5 is about my research and SWOT analysis. And the step 6, it's about market research. I know there's a 5 in here, but this is a step 6. Okay, step 6, market research. So let's start. At first, we will be talking about SWOT analysis. Does someone know what SWOT analysis is about? I'll give you guys some minutes to say if you guys already know what is SWOT analysis. We have some students who participated from this class last year. So I want to see if this information is fresh on your brain. Okay? You guys can talk to me about what is SWOT analysis. You guys can't Google it, okay? So you guys know what is SWOT analysis. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to talk about it, okay? Because we have some delay. And I'll give you guys 3 minutes to talk about SWOT analysis. Does someone already heard about it? Rebecca, Moses, does someone already heard about it? I remember Rebecca from the last year's class. Can you talk to me a little bit about SWOT analysis, what it is, what this mean? SWOT analysis. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes, okay? I gave 3. We have 2 minutes remaining. Welcome, guys. It is really important. Rebecca is saying hi. Hi, Rebecca. I hope you guys can learn a lot on those 5 classes, okay? I just want to remember you guys that it is really important for joining the WhatsApp group so you guys can get all the information, okay? It is important to fill those 5 cards in the students portal, okay? GPF students portal, so you guys can be able to participate the mentorship program. All right. Does someone know about SWOT analysis? What does I'll give you 1 more minute, okay? Yes, Rebecca, exactly. Thank you for sharing with us about this knowledge, okay? You are 100% right, okay? SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, and threads of a business or an enterprise. Okay, this is really exactly answer. Okay, thank you, Rebecca, for sharing with us. It is really important for us to have this participation of you guys. Okay, I will be always asking. Sorry, I will be always asking if some of you already have this information, because it is important to hear you guys, to to see what you guys could get from the past classes. Okay, and I'm so glad you could remember, Rebecca. Thank you for sharing with us, and it is 100% right. Okay, SWOT analysis is about strength and our weaknesses. Okay, so let's move to the next. So when we talk about the SWOT analysis, when we talk about SWOT analysis, we are talking about strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. Okay, I'll talk more about it later. Okay, but at first, let's talk about our business environment. Okay, so we can reach the SWOT analysis then. All right. So when we talk about our business environments, we can consider two types of environment. Okay, we have the external environment and the internal environment. So the external environment is everything we cannot control, but that influences our business. Okay, and the internal environment is everything we can control and that influences our business. All right. It is really important, guys, to understand the fully process of our business. Okay. So we cannot have surprises. Okay. We don't want surprises in our business. All right. So it is really important to know what can influence our business. All right. Can someone give me some examples of external environment and also internal? I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about it. And also I just want to remember you guys that there's no wrong answer. Okay, I want you guys to participate so you guys can learn the better. All right, so can you guys give me some tips, or can you guys talk to me about some examples of external environment and internal environment? I'll give you guys 5 minutes, okay, to talk about it. Okay, I'll give you guys 5 minutes, 4 minutes now. Then I'll talk about some examples, but I want you guys to think a little bit about it. What you guys find is external environment, and what did you guys find about internal environment? Can you guys give me some examples of it? Just remembering, you guys, that the external environment is everything we cannot control, but that influences our business. And the internal environment is everything we can control and that influences our businesses. Right? I'll give you guys 4 minutes to talk about it and to share with us some examples. The most you guys comment, the most you guys can learn. Okay, I'll always like to say it because it is really important to participate the class so you guys can get all the information fresh. Okay? Can someone share with me some examples of external environment and internal environment? We have Moses and Rebecca watching us here live. Is there someone else? Say hi to us here on the chat. Actually, the chat isn't here. I forgot about the mirror, the mirror of the image. The chat isn't here. Can someone share with me about the external environment, internal environment? I'll give you guys 2 more minutes. If someone didn't say anything, we can move on. And I always want to remember, if there's someone who isn't already on the WhatsApp group, you guys can join it by saying to us that you isn't already on the WhatsApp group, so we can send you guys the invite. All right. Let me see if there's someone saying anything. Rebecca is saying, example of eternal environment are people we can control at times. Yes, yes. We're talking about external or internal environment. I think when we talk about people, we can have people in both, because in the internal environment, we will have our employees, okay, which can be part of the internal environment. It is really important to remember that the employees that we hire will make the total difference in our enterprise. Okay, so it is really important to you guys to when you think to hire someone who have the full a fully connection with the business goals. Okay, and when we talk about people, yes, people can be also about the external environment. When we talk about someone who doesn't work for us, and we talk about a client, about people in general. Okay, but there are also other examples of it. I'll give you guys 1 more minute. Then I start talking about those examples. Okay. But again, thank you, Rebecca, for sharing. Okay, it is really important, and you are right. Okay, you are right. But there are also other examples of it. Can someone share with us about the external and internal environment? Can you guys give some examples of it? Rebecca is saying, while the internal environment is where one can control the movement of people. Yes, kinda, but not exactly. Okay. When we talk about the internal environment, we are talking about the internal processes. Okay, so the employees, the process of making our product, our sales. Okay, soon I'll explain better. But thank you again, Rebecca, for sharing. It is really important you guys sharing the doubts and sharing your guys' answers. Okay, so let's move on here. So, talking about the external environment, I just want to remember you guys that the external environment is everything we cannot control. Okay, so are things that we cannot control, but that influences directly our business. Okay, so we have economic factors like crisis, dollar, gasoline, and prices. Okay, it is really important to know that if we have any change in those aspects, we will have some trouble in we will need to pay attention in that because if let's say the dollar is really high, the dollar got a rise on its price, so everything we're selling becomes more more cheaper. Okay, and it is really important to understand that we have also the demographics and social cultural factors, which we can talk about culture, income, and housing. Okay, we have the political and legal factors. So when we are talking about laws, politics, and elections, we can influence directly on our business. We can talk about technological factors like computers, cell phones, social networks, and WhatsApp, for example. Let's say we have a sales channel who we sell, and we use the WhatsApp to sell it. Let's say the WhatsApp have a problem and we cannot access the WhatsApp. So this is a technological factor who would influence directly our business. Okay, could you guys get it? And the last one, but not less important, environmental factors like climate, heat, rain, hills, vegetation, okay, which can influence directly our sales. For example, let's say we have a store and we are making our sales and then it start to rain. It will be really hard for people to come to your store if it's raining. Okay, so and it is really hard and dangerous. Okay, so if it's raining, less people will come to your store. Okay, so when we talk about environmental factors, we are talking about it. And when we are talking about the internal environment, guys, we are talking about our HR people. Okay, so people who works in the company, just like Rebecca said on the chat. When we're talking about people, we talk about people who works in the company. This is part of the internal environment. Also, we have the processes about how the company produces our product, our our job. Okay, it is really important to know those processes and to have fully understand how it works. Okay, if we doesn't understand how the processes work, it is really hard to understand how to organize it and how to not have any surprises. Okay, we don't want any surprises in our business. Okay, we will we will always be trying to predict it, and it is really important to start predicting everything we do in our in the company. Okay, we don't want any surprises. Okay, when we are talking about internal environment, we can talk also about resources. Okay, so we are talking about machines, products, and raw materials. So let's say we are end of a material that is crucial for our production. We can produce without it. Let's say we have a bakery and we are out of flour. If we are out of flour, we can produce more bread, we can produce more cakes, so we can produce. And let's say we have a machine who is there working for us, and then this machine breaks. If this machine breaks, it won't produces, and if it won't produces, we won't be earning money. Okay, so it is really important to do the to maintain the machines, okay, to maintain our products, and to know this, to know how to fix if we have any problem. Okay, and the last one, and but not less important, it's about information. Okay, so we are talking about the internal communication and marketing. So we are talking about how we communicate in our with our employees, and how we communicate with our clients too. Okay, let's see if there's someone saying anything on the chat. Mohammed Abdul Kadir is saying, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening, Mohammed. You're welcome. And also, I just want to, I'll be always remembering you guys, okay? You guys have to fill all those five cards on GPF Students Portal, okay? I'll be showing again for you guys how to fill it. Then if you guys have any problem, if you guys have any doubts about any information about everything, anything, guys, you guys have to put on those cards. You guys can talk with us on the WhatsApp group. We will be helping you guys. Okay. Yesterday, you guys have filled out the first card. Today, we are talking about SWOT analysis and research, and we will be filling the second card together live. Okay. So let's move on. And so you guys could get it about the internal and the external environment. We can move on. I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to see if someone have any doubt, if someone wants to complement anything. There always anything that can be complemented. Okay. And I want you guys to feel free. Okay. You guys are free to comment. You guys are free to talk. It is really important to hear you guys, to hear what you guys have to say about anything in here. Okay, your guys' opinion is really important for us. So if you guys have anything to say, just use the chat live. So just to talk again, when we are talking about the external environment, is everything we cannot control but that influences our business. And when we are talking about the internal environment, we are talking about everything we can control and that influences our businesses. Okay? Such as we are talking about external environment, we are talking about economic factors, demographic and social cultural factors, political and legal factors, technological factors, environmental factors. Okay, and when we are talking about internal environment, we are talking about HR people, processes, resources, and information. Okay, so let's go back to the SWOT analysis. I've asked if you guys could say anything about the SWOT analysis, and Rebecca said that SWOT analysis is strength, weaknesses, and threats of a business. She only forgot about one item, okay? When we are talking about about it, we can't forget about the opportunities, okay? She only forgot to talk about opportunities. It is really important to know what is happening on the community, what is happening that we can use in our favor, okay? Let's see if you guys what you guys are talking on the chat. Kashin Nazir is saying, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kashin Nazir. You're welcome. And also, I want to remind you guys, is there someone in here who isn't in the WhatsApp group? Please, if you are not on the WhatsApp group, please share with us so we can send the invite to you guys. Okay? So let's talk about the SWOT analysis. Okay, so when we are talking about the SWOT analysis, we have to divide it in two steps. Okay, we have the internal environment, which is the company. Okay, so we have the strengths of our company. So what are the strengths of my company? What do I do which is better than 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 others companies? Okay, what do I have of differ? What is my differentiator? Okay, in strengths we will be talking about our differentiator. Okay, and also about internal environment, we can talk about our weaknesses. Okay, and it is really important to know where does my company still need to improve, or where does it have deficiencies. Okay, so it is really important to know what's going wrong so we can fix it. Okay, it is really important to fix what's not going well so we can reach the perfection. You guys can remember what I talked earlier yesterday. I've talked yesterday that we can always search for being perfect. Okay, so when we are talking about weaknesses, we are talking about things that we can fix on the company that will help we to improve. Okay, it's really important to always search for some improve. Okay, when we are talking about the external environment, we are talking about the community, the city, the country, and the world. Okay, so when we are talking about the opportunities, we are talking about what is happening in the community or city that can help my businesses. And when we are talking about threats, we are talking about what is happening in the community city that can hinder my business. Okay, I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about those four items. Can you guys give me one example of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that you guys can use in your business? For example, I'll give the example of me myself. Okay, uh, I think you guys know that I am a singer. Okay, so let's say my strengths are that I can sing in Portuguese, so I can sing Portuguese songs, and I also can sing in English, French, and Deutsch. Okay, so these are my strengths that I can sing in Portuguese and also in foreign languages. This is a strength being an artist. Let's say weaknesses. Mm, let's say I don't have too much to invest. This is the most common weaknesses. Let's say I don't have too much to invest on my career. Okay, opportunities. Let's say I got the opportunity to sing on TV. Okay, and this is actually happening. I'll be singing on TV on not on this Friday, but the next one. I will be making an appearance on TV. So this is an opportunity for me, okay, which can help my business. And when we are talking about threats, let's say what's happening in the community that can hinder my business. When I talk about threat, let's say if the opportunity came, I don't have money to invest, so this is a problem for me. Okay, I want to hear you guys talking about you, about your company, about your business. What are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? I'll give you guys 5 minutes to be talking about it. Okay? Let me see if you guys are talking anything on the WhatsApp group. Oh, sorry, not the WhatsApp group, the live chat on YouTube. No. The last one was Kashin Nazir saying, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening. Can someone share with me about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats? And also, I want to remember you guys that you guys will need to fill a card about this class at the end of the class. Okay, so it is really important you guys understand all of those items. So it is really important to share what you guys think about it to see if you guys are understanding what I'm talking. Okay, so what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your opportunities? And what are the threats you guys face? Okay, it will be really important to know about it to see if you guys could get it right. Can someone share with me? Rebecca, Mohammed Abdul Qadir, Kashin Nazir, Moses Hayab. Can someone share with me, please? I always like to say that it is really important to hear you guys, to see what you guys are understanding or don't, so we can talk the same language in here. Okay, it is really important you guys to share what you guys are interpreting about what I'm saying. So I'll always will be asking if you guys had any trouble, if you guys had any doubts, if you guys have any misunderstanding, please let me know. I'll give you guys some more minutes. Okay. Also, I'll take this moment to remember you guys to fill all of those 5 cards on the GPF Students Portal. Okay. GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay. You guys can have the link on the WhatsApp group. And if you guys, and if there's someone who is still isn't in there, please let us know so we can send you guys a invite. Okay, but it is really important for you guys to join this group. Peter Mendes Poe is saying hi Peter, how you going? Welcome you all guys. It is always a pleasure for being ministrating this class with you guys in here. It is really important for us from Besouro for making the difference in the world, for making the difference here in Brazil. And we are fighting for that and doing that more and more and more and help more and more people. This is our goal. This is our mission. Okay. So if you guys have any problem, if you guys have any trouble, if you guys have any misunderstanding here, please let us know. Okay. Let us know if you guys are enjoying it, if you guys are not. Okay. Please let us know. It is really important for us to know what you guys aren't enjoying because we can improve it. Okay. We just talked about weaknesses. It is really important for us to know about our weaknesses too. Let me see. Rebecca is saying, okay, threats such as community crisis can hinder the growth of the businesses. Exactly. It is really important to know what can be a threat, what can be messing up with our organization, with our flux of work. Okay, it is really important to keep this flux going. Okay, do not interrupt it. So if you guys have any threats, you guys need to deal with them, but correctly, Rebecca. Exactly, threat. When you're talking about threats, we are talking about it. I'll give you guys 4 more minutes, okay? So we can move on to the next page. Can someone else share anything? Rebecca already said about threats. Can someone talk about weaknesses, opportunities, or strengths? It will be really nice if at least one of you can talk about one of those items. Can someone share with me about the strengths, weaknesses, or opportunities? We already had Rebecca talking about threats. Okay, Moses is saying about weaknesses. So we already had a example about weakness and one example about threats. Can someone give me a example about strengths and opportunities? So let's say what Moses were saying. Moses said that weaknesses are absence of working tools. Yes, the absence of working tools can really be a problem if you guys need a specific tool and you guys doesn't have it, you guys will probably face some trouble. Okay, but also for that we can improve. Okay, it is really important for us to do some improve. We need to do some improvisation. Okay, it is really important to know how we can improve a tool, for example. Onoja James is saying good evening. Good evening, Onoja James. You are welcome to our second class. Okay. Also remembering you guys that you guys need to be on the WhatsApp group. It is really important to be in there. If you guys haven't joined it yet, please let us know. Okay. Let Rebecca know. So Rebecca know. Sorry, I'm not talking about Rebecca. Let Nicole know so Nicole can send you guys the invite. Okay. It's because I was reading what Rebecca said in here, and I I talked wrong about Nicole. But Nicole will be sending you guys the invite if you guys haven't joined it yet. Please let us know. Okay. Rebecca is saying another threat that can hinder the business is a community where there's no electricity that can hinder the business too. Yes, yes. This can be a really, really trouble. Okay. I know you guys face some trouble with electricity. I've been working with you guys for on the last year, and I was talking with some students, and they were saying that they live in a village and they didn't have any electricity. So this can be a really, really difficult thing to face. But I know you guys are smart. I know you guys are strong, and you guys can face anything. Okay, you guys just need to think in a solution. Okay, but it is important to think, what can I improve? So let's say I'll open a business. I'll I'll need to rent a space in a bigger city, for example. It would be nice to have this growth. Let me see. Peter Mendes Poe is saying threats can be competition in your business area. Yes, competition can be a trouble, but also if there's competition, we know that this kind of job is being earned, is being a great way to make money. If we have a lot of competition, you can say that our competitors are earning some money of it. And if our competitors are earning some money, we can earn it too. Okay, we just have to learn with our competition. Okay, can someone share with me? You guys shared a lot about weaknesses and threats, but can someone share with me about strengths and opportunities? For example, let me take one example of one of you. Rebecca said about a community where there's no electricity. But let's say you found a electricity company and you can give people electricity. You can charge people for electricity. So if you want to open a electricity company, this will be a way to use this threat as a strength. Okay, it is really important for us guys to understand that we can take those weaknesses and those threats, and we can turn it into a opportunity and into a strength. Okay, it is really important for us to change this scenario, to change this way of thinking. Okay, what can I do that I can do better? What can I do that I can do for changing my community, for example? Okay, it is really important. I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about it. Can someone share with me about your strengths and opportunities? You guys already said a lot about weaknesses, about threats, but no one said about strengths and opportunities. What you guys can see in in your in your town, in your neighborhood, that you guys can use as a strength and as a opportunity. Please share with me. I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about it. No one will share with me about strengths and opportunities. I'll give you one more minute, then we can move on. And always remembering you guys to fill all of those five cards on GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay. I'll be at the end of the class, I'll be showing you guys how to fill the second card. Okay. It is really important that you guys fill all of those cards. Okay. So you guys can be able to join the mentorship program. Some of you guys know me from the mentorship program from the last year. This year I'll be giving you guys this mentorship too. Okay, I'll be your guys mentor too, not only the teacher on those five classes. So it will be a pleasure to help you guys to reach your goals, to reach your dreams, and to make your dreams come true. Okay, guys, we are here for that. We are here to make your dreams come true. So if you guys need anything, it will be a pleasure to help. So no one will share with us. So let's move on. Okay. So it is really important just to remind you guys that the strengths, when we are talking about internal environment plus the favorable factors, what we call the macro environment, are considered opportunities. So they should be prioritized in the communication as competitive advantages. Okay. And when we are talking about the weaknesses, so the internal environment plus the unfavorable factors, so the macro environment too, we can be considered threats and they should be prioritized in an action plan. So I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about what are your competitive advantages and what are your 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 principal threats, what you guys need to prioritize in an action plan. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to talk about it. Okay, I want to know what are your strengths that you will communicate your customers. What would you say to a customers as a strength, and what you need to prioritize to change in a action plan? What would you guys change in your business? What did you guys find is the great weakness in your company? And what do you guys think is the great strength in your company? I'll give you guys 5 minutes to talk about it. Is there someone say anything? No, nothing still. So I want to know what you guys will change in an action plan, and what would you guys communicate to your customers as a differentiator. Okay, so let's say I want you guys to share with me what is your differentiator and what is your weakness. Okay, what need to be in your action plan for a change. I'll give you guys 5 minutes, okay, to talk about it. So don't worry, you guys can think. But please, I want you guys to share with us. The class become really, really richer when you guys share with us your opinions, your experiences, and this is also important so we can get to know you better, so we can help you guys in the most assertive way possible. Okay, the most assertive you guys be in your needs, the most we can help you guys in assertive form too. Okay, so I'll give you guys 5 minutes to be talking about it, then we can move on with the class. Also, I'll always want to remember you guys need to fill those 5 cards on the GPF Nigeria students portal. In the GPF Nigeria students portal, you guys will find the classroom, okay, where you guys can watch again those classes we are doing live. We are on the lesson 2, talking about my market. Also, we have tomorrow's class, which is about my product, okay, that we will be talking about price of the product and the service and the competition, okay, also about the location of our business and the benefit. We have the lesson 4 on Thursday, talking about my advertising. We have the lesson 5 talking about my financial analysis. Okay. Then before those 5 days, we talk about the mentorship program. Okay. I'll be with you guys for 90 days working on your dream, working on your goals, how to get it. Okay. How to get your dreams come true, how to make your dreams come true. This is what we do in here. No one will share with me about your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, then. So let's move on. Okay, guys. So in here, we are talking about we have this example of this company. In this example, this business is called Mercopan. Mercopan would be something like Merco Bread. Merco Bread would be the name of this company. And down below we have written here pães e doces. That means breads and candies. Okay, bread and candies, bread and cakes, for example. Merco breads, breads and cakes, breads and candies, for example. But in this example, we have the strengths of Mercopan, we have the weaknesses of Mercopan, also we have the opportunities and threat. Okay, so as a strength of Mercopan, we have our baked bread that attracts customers every day. It is made with a very unique yeast. Okay, so this company, they made the bread with a very unique yeast, so they can have a better bread, a better cake. So this is really, really, really a differentiator for them. Okay, people come to their store only to have this bread, which is made with a very unique yeast. Okay, and then communicate that to their customers. It is really important, guys. If you guys have a differentiator, if you guys have something out of common, uh, out of ordinary, you guys need to communicate that to your customers. Okay, you guys need to know what is your differentiator so you guys can talk that to your customers. Okay, so the strength of Mercopan is that our bread, our baked bread, attracts customers every day because it is made with a very unique yeast. Okay, And what are the Mercopan weaknesses? Okay, so my team is not trained, resulting in ineffective and low quality custom service. Okay, so they have a very unique brand, they have a awesome product, but the customer service isn't really good. Okay, they have a team with a malfunction, a team who doesn't working great. Okay, so it is really important, guys, when you hire some people for or working with you, you guys need to take a profile of persons who will give the same quality of service as you would like to be uh, treated as customers. Okay, so it is really important to think, how do I want to be treated as a customer? And we need to give to our customers the same treat we will like to get. Okay, so in here, we have the weakness that my team is not trained, resulting in ineffective and low quality customer service. Okay, let me see if you guys are saying anything on the WhatsApp or the YouTube chat. No, you guys aren't saying anything. You guys are quiet right now. You guys were talking a lot earlier, but okay, okay, there's no problem. I think it is hard to make lives like that. But in here we got our strength, our weakness, and let's see about Mercopan opportunities and threat. So at Mercopan, they are saying that in my neighborhood, a language school has opened, increasing the flow of people in the area. So they have seen as an opportunity uh, the this aspect that a language school has opened on the neighborhood, and that made a increase on the flow of the people in this area. So more people come to the Mercopan bakery because there are more people walking around the store, more people walking around the neighborhood because of this language school. Okay, and this is really cool, guys. It is really important to think, like, for example, let's say I will open a store. Let's say I am opening a a store in a place where people doesn't walk by. Let's a a really in not way. Okay, let's say we open a store in a street we doesn't have a high flow of people, so less people will enter our business. Okay, so it is really important to think about the location of it. We will be talking about it on tomorrow's class. Okay, but I always want to say that it is really important to choose a place where we have a great flux of people. Okay, a great flow, sorry, a great flow of people. So it is really important to think on that. And as Mercopan threat, we have the increasing a segment of population is more concerned with the cultivation of a healthy lifestyle. Foods like bread and cakes, made with only traditional white flour, are considered unhealthy or inadequate for a complete diet. Okay, so in here they have faced this threat that people are always searching for a more healthy lifestyle. And foods like bread and cakes, which are the sales of Mercopan, are not considered healthy. Okay, so this can be a problem. Okay, so you guys can think in a solution for this threat, because when you guys start to think about threats, and when you guys start to think about weaknesses, we can always get into a solution. So when we are talking about this business, this bakery, this Miracle Bakery, what we can do different, that we can have a solution for their problem. How can we make a solution for this weakness? That the team is not trained, resulting in ineffective and low quality customer service. How can I improve that? I'll give you guys 5 minutes to think about it and write here on the right here on the live chat. You guys have 5 minutes to think in a solution. Then if you guys doesn't talk, I'll give you the solution. Okay? I've already think in two solutions, but I'll give you guys some time to think on your own solutions. Okay? What would you make different so your team get trained? Okay? Because the weakness in here is that my team is not trained, resulting in ineffective and low quality customer service. What would you make difference? What would you make different to change that? You guys have 4 minutes to talk about it. So, what would you guys do different to make it better? No one will say anything. No. So okay, if you guys aren't talking, I'll give you guys the solution. So we have a team which isn't trained, okay, resulting in ineffective and low quality customers. Okay, we have two solutions. We can give this team a training, okay, we can give them some tips of service about how to have a good quality customer service. Then we can improve that area in our businesses. Or you can fire people and hire more more quality customer service. Okay, it is really important to know that you guys need to train your team. Okay, and if you don't, you guys need to hire people who already have a good quality customer service. Okay, and guys, when we are talking about threats, we have a increasingly a segment of population who is more concerned with cultivating a healthy lifestyle. Foods like bread and cakes, made with only traditional white flour, are considered unhealthy and inadequate for a complete diet. Okay, so what can you guys make different in here? Let's say you can make more healthy breads. Let's say you guys, instead of using white flour, you guys can use rice flour, who is more really more healthy. Okay, so it is really important for you guys to think in a solution. Okay, the problem will always be there. Okay, we will always have problems, but we need to think in solutions. Okay, it is always important to think in solutions. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, I just want to remember you guys that in 10 minutes we will have a pause. Okay, then we come back in 20 minutes. Okay, so if like we are having a pause, I will use those last 10 minutes to see if you guys had any trouble. Okay, I'll give a little resume about what we have seen in here today. So we already talked about SWOT analysis. Okay, we talked about the business environment. Just remember, you guys, that the business environment consists of two types: the external environment and the internal environment. The external environment is everything we cannot control but that influences our businesses. And the internal environment is everything we can control that influences our business. We also talked about examples of that. So in external environments, we can talk such as economic factors, demographic and sociocultural factors, political and legal factors, environmental factors, technological factors. Okay. When we're talking about internal environments, we have the HR people, we have the processes of our company production, we have resources and information. Okay. And it is really important to know it. Okay, and to take it seriously. Okay, guys. And about SWOT analysis, we talked about our strengths. What are the strengths of my company? We talked about weaknesses. So where does my company still need to improve, or where does it have deficiencies? Sorry. And the opportunities are what is happening in the community or city that can help my business. And threats are what is happening in the community, city that can hinder my business. Okay, it is really important to know that better. When we talk about SWOT analysis, we have the things that should be prioritize in communication as competitive advantages, okay, like the strengths and favorable factors, okay, which are considered opportunities. And also we have weaknesses like things that should be prioritized in an action plan. Also, we talked about this business called Mercopan, okay? And now, guys, let's talk about the SWOT analysis of great companies, okay? Every one of you knows the KFC. The KFC is one of the biggest food companies on the world, okay? They have a name which is known worldwide, okay? Some of you know KFC. So it doesn't matter how big is this company, okay? They will face some trouble, they will have their strength, they will have the threats and also the opportunities, okay? And it is really important always to be looking at that again, okay? You guys need to make again and again and again and again this SWOT analysis, okay? So let's talk a little bit about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats from KFC. Okay, so strengths, we have the strong and global brand recognition. We have the wide range of menu items, including iconic fried chicken, with no in the entire world, okay, this fried chicken. They have a extensive global presence with numerous franchise locations. They have a effective supply chain management, ensuring consistent quality, okay? And also the last strength, they have a strong customer loyalty and brand affinity, okay? So we have all of those five strengths that they use in favor of them. Okay. They have the opportunities. Okay. So the opportunities of KFC is that the expansion into emerging markets with growing middle class populations. Okay. They have been increasing the demand for convenience and delivery services. They also have a big innovation in menu offering to cater to health conscious consumers. So they have this option too of healthy food. They have partnerships with local suppliers for fresh and sustainable ingredients. And also they have the growth potential in the digital marketing and e-commerce. Okay. So even if they are a big company, they will have a SWOT analysis with weaknesses and threats too. Okay, let's talk a little bit about those weaknesses and threats. Okay, so let's start with the weaknesses. The weaknesses of KFC are the dependence on on a single product category, which is the fried chicken. Okay, they have a high reliance on franchise operation, impacting the control over the consistency. Okay, so they have a high reliance on franchise operations. They have a vulnerability to health and dietary trends favoring healthier, op- healthier options. Okay, so this is a really vulnerability. They have perceived as fast food with concerns over nutrition and health impacts. So if you guys are eating like fried chicken every day, you guys will probably have some problems. Okay, so this isn't really healthier. And the last one are that the operational challenges in maintaining the consistent service quality, because they have a lot of franchise, okay, spread around the world. So if you, let's say you guys come in a KFC here in Brazil, then you guys come into a KFC in Nigeria, and you guys come into a KFC on the US, on the United States. This service will be really different. They will have some adaptations of menu according to the social culture, but the service won't be the same, because in Brazil we are in a way, in Nigeria we are in another, and then in the US they will think in another way. So it is really difficult to keep this consistent service quality. Okay, and as threats, they have a intense competitions from other fast food chains and local eateries. They have fluctuations in commodity prices impacting in food costs. Okay, they have changing consumers' preferences toward healthier eating habits, just like we said earlier. They have a regulatory changes impacting food safety and labor laws. And also they have economic downturns affecting consumers spending on dining out. Okay. So doesn't matter, guys, how big the company is or how small it is, they will have their strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. Okay. The thing we need to do is to analyze it and to improve in a way how to get better in that. Okay. We always need to know about our weaknesses and threats so we can improve it. Okay. Also, we need to know about our strengths to communicate to our customers, and about the opportunities so we can miss a opportunity. All right. Let me see if you guys are talking anything on the YouTube chat. No, you guys haven't. So, guys, I just want to remember you guys that you guys need to fill out all of those 5 cards on the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay. If you guys are facing any trouble at it, you guys just need to talk with us. You guys can use the WhatsApp group. You guys can use the YouTube chat live, so we can know if you guys are facing any trouble, any difficult at filling out those 5 cards. Okay, it is really important to fill so you guys can be able to join the mentorship program who lets you guys to get into your goals, to get into your dreams. Okay, it is really important, guys, that you guys make this participation on the mentorship program. Okay. And now, guys, we are entering our pause. Okay, we are back in 20 minutes, and then we can start talking about Disney and about SWOT analysis that has its limitations. Okay, so we are entering our pause now. Okay, see you guys soon.
you're here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, how's about you here? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me to survive, to take this message for our country.
Prontinho. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to our second part of this second class. I'll give you guys some minutes to come back. I'll give you guys 10 minutes, okay? Then we can start with the content. Are you guys enjoying the class? What you guys are finding? Let us know, please. I'll give you guys some minutes. I'll give you guys some minutes, okay? So you guys can join. We have 7 minutes remaining till we come back. Okay? I'll give some time for more people to join and enjoy the entire class. Okay? Is there someone who isn't still on the WhatsApp group? Please let us know. It is really important to join, to be part of it, so you guys can get all the information. In 7 minutes, we start with the content again, okay? 6 minutes remaining. Then we can start. Then we can come back with the content. 5 minutes. We can come back. And we can start about the market research. Okay. We will finish about the SWOT analysis and then we will be talking about marketing research. I'm waiting for you guys to join. So on this second part, we will be talking about the limitations of the strategy of the SWOT analysis, okay? And then we will be talking about the market research, okay? At the end of the class, I'll show you guys how to fill the second card, okay? And if you guys have any trouble, you can watch the video later. You can ask for us for help on the WhatsApp group, okay? Don't be shy, guys, please. In 2 minutes, I'll start talking, okay? So let's start, guys. Let's start talking about the limitations of this strategy, okay? When we talk about the SWOT analysis, it is really important to understand that it has its limitations because for many new business, especially innovative ones with something new in the market, this too can be discouraging. Okay, when conducting a SWOT analysis, such companies often have few comparisons. Walt Disney is a clear example of this. Okay, if he had done a SWOT analysis, he wouldn't have created Disney. After all, the strengths were few, he didn't even know how to draw, and the weaknesses were many, including low capital. But don't take this as a rule. The more your company has opportunities to grow, the more crucial it is to use the SWOT analysis. Remember the benefits we mentioned above. Okay? So it is really important, guys, to understand that the SWOT analysis is really great to improve what we need to improve. It is really important to put on paper what do we have of strengths, what do we have who can limitate us, okay, so we can improve it and get better. But sometimes when we put on paper things that we need, we will see that it will be really hard to get where we want. For example, we have Walt Disney. Okay, he found Disney without even know how to draw. Okay, he this is really funny when we start to think because he found a animation studio without know how to draw, but he had the ideas, he had the image of what he would like to reach, and he did it. Okay, and he did it really well. Disney had really great trouble in some eras of it, but it always had a reconstruction and changes that made they come back to the top. Okay, if you guys search about Disney, you guys will hear about the golden age, the silver age, the copper age, enfim. it is really really important to search about Disney and to know better about this company, who is one of the biggest companies, the animation companies in the world. Okay, let me see. We have four people now live. So if you guys need anything, you guys can ask me on the chat. You guys can ask me on the WhatsApp group. Okay. I know some of you will watch it later offline. Okay. But if you guys need to, any advice, if you guys are facing any trouble, any difficult in filling those 5 cards on GPF Nigeria student portal, please contact us. If you guys aren't on the WhatsApp group yet, please let us know too. Okay, so we can send you guys the invite. Okay, so let's move on here and let's talk a little bit about markets. Okay, guys, it is really important to know that we can have a market, then a market segment, and then a market niche. Okay. If you guys can remember, yesterday I've talked about opening a coffee store. But when we were talking about brainstorming, I said, what can I do different and that I can represent a niche of customers? And we have the example of opening a bike coffee. So bike users could have a space to take their coffee and hang out with their biker friends. Okay, this is what we call a market niche. Okay, in here we have this pizza that represents the market. Okay. And when we talk about pizza, we know there is a lot of flavors of pizza. Okay. So each flavor of pizza will be representing a market segment. For example, let's say I am from the healthy market. Okay. Let's say I am entering to the health market. But when we talk about health, we can talk about the nutrition segment, we can talk about the medicine segment, we can talk about the yoga segment, and also we have the olives, for example, who are the market niche. So let's say we were talking about yoga. Let's say we have yoga for women's, yoga for men's, yoga for dogs. Why not? Why not? So the most specific we can get, the most assertive we will reach our customers, so we can have more sales. Okay, and it is really important to understand the niche. Okay, so the market is represented like the food market, the market segment is dairy, and the market niche like lactose free, for example. Right? We have also this other example in here. So just like I said, we have to be assertive when we are talking about customers. And to reach that, we talk about target audience. Okay. Target audience is a group of people who make up the customer's profile for which a particular business is intended. Therefore, marketing and sales efforts are directed towards them, considering their interest or predisposition to purchase its solutions. Okay? Like for example, this is a example of target audience. Let's say our target audience are the gender women. They are from the age range of 20 to 30 years old. The education are some college education, incomplete university degree. The social class is B. Location, residents in capitals and metropolitan regions. Consumption habits, prioritize quality over price but appreciates good promotions. They have the habit of researching and shopping online. So when we talk about target audience, we are talking about the hate of people who are going to buy from us. Let's say we will open a ice cream store. Let's say we will sell ice cream. We probably will have a lot of families who will come into our store, but the most of it who are going to buy from us are kids. Let's say that are kids, okay? But it doesn't say that someone who is 17 years old or someone who is 70 years old can't buy from us. But the specific audience are kids, okay? So our target audience are kids, but also we have some older people who will buy from us, and that it is really good, okay? But it is really important to know who the who are the people who must buy from us, so we can be more assertive on the way we are going to write, the way we are going to make our marketing. For example, let's say we have a more child public. For example, we will need to talk with childish songs. For example, we will need to talk them in a very simple way so they can get what we are talking about. But let's change it. Let's say our public, our target audience would be persons who are older. We need to talk more seriously. We need to talk about things they like. So it is really important to know who we are going to talk so we can use the right speech. Okay, we need to make a speech to every range of people we are going to attend. Okay. So when we are going to open a business, it is really important to make a market research. Does someone in here already make a marketing research? I would like to know. Okay. But if don't, okay, uh, let's move on. In research, market research is a tool that allows us to collect and analyze that data about the market in which our business operates. To conduct market research, we need to gather information by directly asking our target audience various quantitative or qualitative questions. So we need to ask people what they want before we start selling it. Let's say I will start to sell candy. Here in Brazil, we have a candy which we call Brigadeiro. It is a really recognizable and candy from Brazil. Okay, and people love it, but there are a lot of flavors we can make. Okay, and if I make let's say 10 flavors, I doesn't know if people are going to buy those 10 flavors. It is really important for us first to ask people. Let's say, would you like it only with chocolate? Would you like it with coconut? Would you like it with strawberry? Would you like it with, let's say, grapes? There are also with grapes inside. So it is really important to ask if people will buy it, or how much will they pay for it, how much will how much quantity how much in quantitative questions they will buy. Let's say you will buy 1 unit, you will buy 10 units. How much would you buy in one purchase? Okay, this is really important to understand the the behavior of our clients. Okay, so it involves at first collecting information about our target audience. The second one is gathering information about our competitors. So it is really important to know how much our competitors are going to sell it, how much are they spending on the materials, on the raw materials to make it. Okay. On the third one, we need to identify marketing opportunities to see what we can use in our favor. And the fourth one is identifying external threats to our businesses. Okay, so through this information, we can make better decisions. We can understand our audience better and their behavior. We can understand competitors' strategies, and we can identify opportunities and threats in advance. Also, we can develop a action plan. Okay, it is really important for us guys to start doing those marketing research so we can't because we can have surprises. Okay, we doesn't have a lot of money to invest. We when we talk about the by necessity methodology, who is the methodology who we pass for you guys, who we use with your guys in here, we talk about uh, people who is an entrepreneur by necessity. They need to sell to survive. And when we talk about people who need to sell to survive, we can have errors. We can have any surprises. Okay, if we have the invest of $10, we need to make that $10 become into 30, those $30 become into 50, and those $50 to become 100. We need to make a improve. Okay, we don't have the time to make mistakes. We don't have the time to 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 understand how it's going, how it will go. Okay, we need to think that earlier, so this market research will help a lot for us to get this done. Okay, in here we have some examples of questions that we can use on market research. Okay, so let's say we are going to sell burgers. Okay, we are going to sell hamburgers. Okay, so I'll adapt our questions to burgers. Okay, so do you usually eat burgers? Do you usually buy burgers? Let's say if you were offering it, would you buy it? How much would you be willing to pay for the between between 500 naira, 1000 naira? How much would you pay in that burger? Sorry, I don't know how much is 500 naira, but I use as just as example. Okay, it is really important for you guys to to use those examples of questions to know better your your customers. Okay, so it is really important for you guys to to use to use that as a north. Okay, so we can reach our results. Okay, and if you guys have any trouble at doing that, I'll be around. I'll be in here to help you guys when we get into the mentorship program. I'll be doing this with you guys. I'll make a map. I like to map what we need to do to get on our goals, what we need to do to get in our goals. And this is really important, okay, guys? It is really important for us to know where do you want to be and where we what we need to do to get where we want to be. Okay. So guys, I'll be only showing you how we can how we can open how we can fill the second car now. It is really important for you guys to know how to fill the second card. Okay. Also, sorry, I forgot to talk about the competition market research. Okay. So when we talk about the target audience, we will make like questions like, do you usually eat it? Do you usually buy it? Do you usually use it? Or like the eat when I say it, I'm talking about a product or a service. Okay. When we talk about competition, it is really important to understand the behavior of our clients. Okay, so where do you usually eat, buy, use like product or service? How much do you typically pay for it? How do you rate this product? Like excellent, very good, good, average, poor. It is important to make a supplier's research too. So what are the main products that I need? What is the minimum quantity of them that I will need? Who would sell? Lend this to me. Okay, so this is so now I'll be showing you guys again how to fill all those five cards. Okay, I've seen on the WhatsApp group you guys have filled out the first one. Really, thank you in filling that. And now I'll show you guys how to fill the second one. Okay. So the second card, you guys will find it in here down below. Okay, you guys already did. I hope you guys already did the first one, and now we are getting to the second one, which is about and it is about what we talked today. We have talked about the SWOT analysis and research. Okay, so I'll fill out with you guys in here. Let me just show you guys. So in this card, you guys will see that Nigeria 2025 card 2, class 2. And it has 7 questions. Okay, you just need to click in start. You guys will put your name, your surname. Mine is the Silva, Melo the Silva. Next, email. Melo. You guys put your email in here. My strengths. I sing both Portuguese and international songs because I'm a singer. So I'm going to put a short analysis about being a singer. Weaknesses. I Let's say I don't have mm, too much money to invest. Opportunities, TV appearance, threats, not having equipment, music equipment. Okay, next thought. How many people? Then it is really important, guys, for you to make a target audience. Okay, and in here, you guys will answer how many people you guys had interviewed. Okay, so let's say I talked to 10 people, and most of them are women. Most of them are 20 to 35 years. Okay, the most of them already buy a product or service who looks like us. I'm a singer, so yes, people used to hear music. Most said that they would buy if you were selling. Let's say they would buy my CD. Yes, they would. How much did the majority say they would pay? Example, a value between $2 and $5. Let's say they are going to pay $5 in my CD. Okay, where the most people buy this type of product or service? Let's say downtown. How much did the most people say they pay this product or service? $5 to $10. How did the most people hate your competitors? Let's say they hate my competitors are very good. Okay, what are the main products you will need? Music equipment. 5. What the minimum amount would you need? Let's say 5. Who would sell lend this to you? Let's say musical store. And now you guys will click here and send. Okay. Once you guys have done, it will show like that for you guys. Okay, like obrigado or thank you. Okay. So it is really important for you guys to feel that. Okay. So guys, today's class is about to over. Okay, we were facing some technical problems, and we will need to end this class 13 minutes, 30 minutes earlier. Okay, but if you guys have any trouble, please just you guys talk with us on the WhatsApp group. Okay, if you guys need any ideas of questions, you guys can talk with me on the WhatsApp group. If you guys are not still on the WhatsApp group, please contact to Nicole so she can send you guys the invite. Okay. I want to thank you guys again for being here, for being watching live, and the people who is going to watch it later. Very we are very thankful to from this participation of you guys. Okay, we end our class in 3 minutes. Okay, I hope you guys have learned a lot. I love today's class. I really love today's class. You guys have made a lot of interactions. I love when the class interact with me and keep answering my questions. I think this make our class really, really, really more richer. Okay, and and it's that I really, really want to thank you guys for being participating of this. Okay, if you guys need anything, you guys can ask us on the WhatsApp group. If you guys have any trouble, also you guys can call me or send me a message on my personal WhatsApp. I've sent it a message on the group saying that we were back live, so you guys can talk with me on this number. Okay, some of you already even have me on Facebook from the last year's class. So if you guys need anything, you guys can also call me on Facebook. You guys will find me with the name of Kevin Mello. Here, sorry, Kevin Mello. You guys will find me on Facebook. If you guys need anything, you guys can add me in there too. But if you guys want to talk with me, you guys can also talk with me on the WhatsApp. Okay. So thank you guys for joining today's class. I hope you guys have already understood anything I said in here. But if there is any questions, there always have any question. Okay. So so if you guys need anything, just call us on the WhatsApp group. Okay. I just want to thank you guys and say goodbye. So see you later, guys. See you tomorrow on tomorrow's class. I hope more and more people could join our class. Remember, guys, to fill all of those 5 cards on the site of the GPS Brazil Entrepreneurship. Okay, it is really important for you guys to join the Nigeria Youth Students Portal and fill out all of those 5 cards so you guys can be able to join the mentorship program. Okay, so goodbye, guys, and see you soon. See you tomorrow. If you guys had any trouble, you guys just need to talk with Nicole. Nicole will send the links on the WhatsApp group. Okay, she always send the link at the end of the class on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so thank you guys and see you soon. Bye bye.